Well, howdy there, everyone. Welcome to 2017. This is your host, ID Jester. If you're new to my channel, well, welcome. We got lots of great games in store for 2017. If you are a subscriber on my channel, thank you very much for having a great year with me. In 2016, we got a lot of really good gameplay, and hope to continue that this year. So, looking ahead, before we get to that, actually, two things. I apologize. Number one, 2017 has not started off with a bang for me. My headphones have broken, and so now I'm going back to my old set. So, if the volume is a little bit different or the quality isn't quite the same as what you're used to on my channel, apologize for that. But I wanted to get out a video for you guys right away. Even though it is already the 4th of January. But literally, the second thing I have to apologize for is I've had people at my house since December 18th, and our last visitor won't be leaving until next Sunday, so the 9th of December. So I believe, or maybe it's the 8th, whatever it is, the 8th or 9th of January. So we've had visitors, and I just haven't had a chance to do any videos for you guys. So apologize for that, but kind of wanted to give you guys a heads up of what's coming down the pipe here for us and things that I'm interested in doing. Obviously, as you can see, we are in Renowned Explorers with the expansion More to Explore. So fortunately, all my guests are out in the hot tub enjoying the hot tub activities. So I can actually probably get a video or two out for you guys, hopefully tonight, and then probably start picking up more and more once our visitors finally do leave. So we got Renowned Explorers. We're going to start off 2017, and this is kind of the schedule I'm looking at. And of course, if you know of a strategy game and want to see some gameplay of that game, let me know in the comments section. Let me know what games you're interested in seeing. I read all my comments. I try to reply to a lot of them. So if you guys are interested in seeing something this year, let me know. So things I picked up during the winter Steam sale are Renowned Explorers More to Explore. And I've actually had a chance to try it out a little bit. And I'm really liking this game. This is a strategy adventure game. We're going to look at it here in a little bit if you're not familiar with Renowned Explorers. Other things we picked up during the Steam sale. We have Close Combat Tigers in the Mist. We have picked up Cossack 3. We have Legends of Calasia. We have Pike and Shot campaigns. We picked up the Ultimate Generals Civil War game. We also picked up some other games that I'm looking at doing. So if you're interested in any of those games that I mentioned, and you want to see a series done or a quick look or a tutorial video or whatever, just let me know in the comments and we'll see if we can get something scheduled. Right now I don't have any firm set schedule yet, but I will let you know. Of course, we're still working on our World War I Commander. What was the name of it? I can't even think of it. It's been so long. I apologize for that. So you guys have been waiting for that to come out. Just be patient with me, and I'll see if I can get some more videos out. Of course, now I have to worry about trying to get a new headset, and we'll see where we go from there. I would like to bring you guys some. If you watched our strategy game awards from 2016, there was quite a few games on there that I haven't actually I've played, but I haven't actually posted any videos of yet. And so I'm looking at Order of Battle, if you guys are interested in that. Also, Sigenku Shidai, Shadow of the Emperor, if you guys are interested in seeing some of that, which is a very interesting system. I've actually played a few battle scenarios with that and haven't done very well. That's why I haven't posted them yet. So hopefully we can get you guys some gameplay for lots of different strategy games out there, and any game that you guys are interested in. We do mostly strategy games here on my game channel, and we we kind of focusing on the war games, but we try to throw in a different game here even every now and then. And even picked up a couple of the IL2 Stromvika IL2 Stromvika series games, so we can bring in some air combat action. And yeah, we had a good time picking up lots of goodies during the Steam sale, so lots to bring you. Anyways, Renowned Explorers, more to explore. So this is, as I mentioned, a strategy game, kind of an adventure strategy game, where you're going to create a party of adventurers and they're going to go out, but it's nothing like anything you've ever seen. I certainly enjoy the mechanics, and not only that, but as you can read our community challenge over here, the developers of this game are constantly updating things, and right now there's actually a event going on to see if the community can achieve 100,000 to 500,000 renown. And we'll talk about that when we actually start getting into the game here. So we're going to create a new game, brand new. Alright, so there's two different modes. You can play Discovery mode, or you can play Adventure mode. So I think Discovery mode, you can basically save the game and load from old saves and stuff. And then there's Adventure mode, which you can't reload from a previous save. And if you lose the game is over. So we're going to play Adventure mode. Of course, we can adjust the difficulty. There is easy difficulty, normal, classic, and impossible. So we're going to play on classic difficulty. Well, maybe I should play it on normal since we're playing on adventure mode. Challenging, but more forgiving if you make a mistake. Since this is our first game of actually Renowned Explorers, we're just going to go with the normal. Alright, so, you can go Discovery mode, where you can save your game, save your progress, load up your old saves, or Adventure mode. And I think this is the way the designers, the developers, envision the game, is kind of a roguelike feel with it. And, once you're defeated, you're dead, you're gone, the game's over. And I think the game is meant to be played through many, many times. And I'll show you why. Because when we go to select our crew, there's a crew selection tutorial, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to close it out. So you can see that there are different classes of characters here. We have scientists, we have scouts, fighters, and speakers. And you can see only one of each of these is unlocked. And the way you unlock the other heroes to become your captain is you got to play with them. And you can see here you got to complete 3 more with characters. And once you do that, then you can unlock it, and then they can become your captain. So you get a captain, and then you get 2 crew members. So you're going to be going around with 3 different party members. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to choose Giovanna Lafiere, or something like that. And when you click on her, she'll be our captain, and she's going to give us a perk. Each of the different heroes gives you a perk. And you can see here that she gives us the Queen Explorer, so we get +1 campaign whenever we solve an encounter. And she's devious. Bonus improves with each expedition completed. She's from Canada. Yo, Canada. Love Canada. If any of you are from Canada, thank you very much. Current age is 27, and a little bit of backstory and some information about her. And the most important part of all this is she's a balanced speaker, and high speech, and good defenses. And it also gives you a recommendation of who else you should go, the other characters that play well with her. And so we have Kiwi, and we have let's see, how would I say that? Agartha, I guess. Agartha and Kiwi are the 2 characters they recommend. And that's to basically fill out a balanced party, but you can choose anybody. You notice when I select another crew member, everybody's available to become a crew member. Just the captains, you have to unlock them to become captain, because like I said, each of them has a certain perk they give you to use. So there's basically two other crew members. So we're going to choose the two that it recommends. And here is Agatha von Brunswick. Is a German professor. Some say that she's too old for leading expeditions, but as a teacher, she knows how to handle people. So notice she doesn't have like a main perk here, but she does have some information. She's from Germany, so if you're from Germany watching this, thank you very much. She's 67. Good thing with her is she is great speech and has good speech defense, but lacks attack. So she's not really a good attacker, but she's more of a speaker, teacher kind of person. So that's good, and not only that, but you can see here that there are different classifications that are highlighted in different colors. We've already seen devious when we looked at Yavanna here. She's devious, and she works with devious and friendly pretty well, and you can see that Agatha is devious and friendly, so that's why she works well. There's another one which happens to be, if we look at this guy, aggressive. So you're going to see those terms a lot. Oops, let's replace her back out there. So obviously you want to round out your parties so that they can do their attacks kind of in the same format. And we'll look at that more here in just a minute. And the other person we're going to get is Kiwi. I think this is Kiwi right here. There we are. And you notice each one of these, he's a survivalist, level 2, archaeologist 2, and a beguiler 2. Kiwi is from Samoya. I believe that's how you say it. She's only 19 years old. And again, she works well, and notice it even tells you who she works well with. So this is kind of a good starting party if you've never played this game before. Again, you can literally just choose anybody. I could choose, I can choose this guy here and choose, well, let's choose her and choose her, just randomly if you want, or you can kind of make up a balanced party. So, oops, I need to swap her out really quickly there. Nope, swap her back out. So we'll put Kiwi back in, we'll have our leader, and we'll have Agatha. There we are. Alright, so there we go. So now we're going to start the adventure. You can see up here it kind of tells you what your main focus is. The icon size indicates how well you are. So we're a very devious group. We have a little bit of friendly and not much in the aggressiveness. So we're going to kind of be devious to get through these encounters, and friendly if we have to be, and then only aggressive if need be. Alright, so let's go ahead and start the adventure here. I love the art style on this. It's very, very, very cool. It feels very game boardy like, which of course if you've been on my game channel for a while, this is right up my alley. Love board games. So this is it. You just got your Renowned Explorers International Society membership. Yavanna wants to make a big entrance and goes for an elusive trap, the Viking ship. Rumors are that the boat belongs to a famous explorer. Leif Erikson is somewhere on this forgotten isle. So we can go through the tutorial, but I'm going to skip that and just talk about things as we go along. I'm not going to do it in depth, super in depth. I'm going to try to stay focused. So our objective is over here. You can see we are starting here. This is where our party is, and there's two different locations. We can either go up here, and you can see the different icons, and you can kind of figure out what is going to be there. The most important thing kind of in the beginning is these two buttons here in the middle. This one is resolve. When your resolve is down to 0, the crew loses their will to continue and is defeated forever. So every time we lose somebody, they're killed, we're going to lose a resolve. So that obviously is bad. And then the other thing is supplies. You need supplies to travel from different locations. You can see right now we have 7 and 7 supplies, which means we can basically make 7 moves before we run out of supplies. Hopefully we'll find some supplies along the way. So we can choose to either go up here, and you can see this is going to cost us 1 supplies, and it kind of gives you an overview of what might be there. And down here again costs 1 supply. Basically I think it costs 1 supply anytime you move from location to location. There might be some exceptions, but and there's gold there, and there also might be an encounter. But you notice up here, the big thing here is there's a cultural challenge, And a diplomat or archaeologist may be useful. Remember, Agatha here is an archaeologist, level 2 for us. So that would obviously fit right into what we're going to do. So we're going to pop over there. You find a local merchant wants to trade ingenious trinkets with you. Make deals with influencing locals can increase your stats to be profitable to both. However, anger the merchant and you're left with nothing. Who's going to negotiate? Wow. Well, I thought we would actually have a much better chance. But you can see here, Agatha is not our best chance. She only has a 27% chance of success. And you can see what our reward will be. Kiwi is 29% and Yavanna is 43%. You see these little cards here. These little cards match up with gold, status, research, and insight. And what you're going to do is you're going to collect these cards during the adventure, and then at the end you get points awarded for each of the cards you get. So we could take a chance, but obviously if we fail, the merchants could turn against us and attack us. But we're going to take a shot at it. And you can see if we have a 43% chance of success, we were going to get 1 campaign token. So again, some campaign tokens. And 1 collect, and a bonus 1 campaign. So we're going to 53% chance of failure, and the merchant's going to get angry. So it's a bit of a 50-50 chance. We're going to roll, and we get a no. Wow. Oh no, in an attempt to get a better deal, Yavanna calls the merchants, wears useless trinkets. Needless to say, the deal is off. So not very good start for us. So we could actually travel back here, or we can head over here, or we can actually go to here. Of course, it's going to cost us 1 supplies. And there is status to be gained here. Status reflects how much influence your explorers may expend, and we'll show that once the adventure is over. Research, insight, and gold are all important things. Plus, yeah, we'll look at some of this other stuff as the adventure continues. So we can get some gold and maybe an encounter. So let's go over here and get an encounter and see what happens. You encounter 2 rude men. Hey, look at these wimps. I bet we could wipe them out easily. They're not even worth fighting. These devious gentlemen are not leaving you alone. So, time for combat. Combat is kind of a tactical affair as well. So here are the 2 gentlemen. So our object is to defeat all enemies. We can use friendly, we can use devious, and we can use aggressive. So any one of the different kinds. If we defeat them friendly, you notice there's no bonus. Same thing with aggressive. But if we beat them deviously, we're going to get a bonus for an encounter card, and we'd also get a campaign token. I guess they call them tokens. I keep calling them cards. I guess I will start to use the proper term. So these are campaign tokens and encounter tokens. And you can see that it's going to give us between 11 and 16 status and 16 to 22 gold. And this one's also going to give us 11 to 16 status. So we'll start the encounter. Oh, and look, he's got a brother over here. Alright, so just quick overview on combat here. You can move and attack. You can highlight each of your individuals. You cannot attack and move, so you always want to move first if you're going to move. Each hero down here at the bottom will have different attacks. You can see this attack is going to be an aggressive attack. And based upon what attacks you use with your heroes, will sway it either to aggressive, devious, or friendly. So we want to try and be devious to these guys. If we can win this as devious, we're going to get these bonus cards. So what we're going to do is we're going to have her, and we're going to move her over here, and she's going to try her sadden attack on the guy standing here. And what you can do is you can click on it, and it'll actually give you a preview of what will happen. So his spirit bar will go all the way down to there, and his attitude towards us will turn negative, which is fine because we're going to end up killing these guys anyways. And then we just left tack, and she goes, "Ha, you are just a jerk face," and he feels all hurtful, so his spirit is crushed. And you can see it just has a couple hit points left. We're going to bring her over here. Right there. There we go. And same thing, she has a different kind of attack that's aggressive. She has a different kind of attack that's devious. And a different kind of attack that's friendly. This one is enraged. And the target will become enraged. And if it's negative, it'll give it minus 25% armor. So, we're going to do this attack. And choose this. Choose him. Yeah, blah, you're as slow as a snail and ugly as a thing. So you can see, almost dead. Alright, that leaves our last lady over here. We're going to bring her over right there. And you can see that right now it's kind of tending towards blue, the mood. And we're going to use another devious attack. Again, we're going to try and get these bonus points, and we're going to finish him off here. Oh, and now he's scared, and he's going to run away. So the common villager is absolutely terrified of your crew and runs away. We basically, convinced these guys that through our devious acts, terrified him, that he shouldn't be fighting us, and blah, blah, blah. So, now we're going to end our turn, because everybody's moved and attacked. Now it's their turn. Uh-oh, he's going to move up, and he's going to take a shot at Kiwi here. Oh, he fumbled. Wow. Alright, so I'm going to use Grandma over here, Agatha. I'm going to move her over here, and she's going to finish this guy off. She's going to terrify him. She's like, I am going to kill you, buddy, if you don't leave me alone. And he's terrified and runs away. So one guy left. Let's see, you can make it over here. Excellent, we'll bring her over. And do an attack. Slow as a snail, buddy. You're going down. And last but not least, we'll bring over Yvonne. And do a sad attack. You are so sad. You don't want to hurt us. If you do, you'll feel bad. And he's humiliated for picking on 3 women. And they lose. And as I mentioned, we get some extra tokens. Campaign. We got 3 encounter tokens. And we ended up with the Devious Expedition. So, we get plus 5 grit and plus 2 speech power for our captain here for the rest of this adventure. So we're done with that. You gave them a dose of their own medicine. That makes 2 suckers that'll have nightmares of Agatha's destructive words. The crew proceeds with the expedition. So we get to collect 2. Alright, so you can see our tokens are building up here. We've got a campaign token. We got 2 collect tokens. Again, 2 collect tokens are basically equal to gold, which was over here. The encounter tokens are equal to status and gold, and the campaign tokens is equal to status. So status is basically how well known we are and what people think of us. And you can see we have here one of our characters, our captain here, has leveled up. That's why there's this flashing arrow. So we can click on her and again bring up all this information about her. You can see here we can either we can gain the Beguiler Astounding perk, or we can upgrade to a Rogue and Mischief perk. So one of these 2, and we're going to choose Rogue Mischief, huh? That sounds pretty good. You can see when I click on it what it'll actually do. It gives her plus 1 to her attack power and plus 2 to her grit, and give her 4 spirit. And also we will gain the Rogue Mischief perk. We can come up to the Beguiler. We can get 2 speech power and 1 grit and 4 spirit. And in this case we're going to try this one because I'm not sure what the Rogue Mischief perk is. So we're going to unlock that. Bloop, and there we go. And these are the items she currently carries. And we'll look at that at the end of the adventure as well. Notice we have 5 of 7 supplies left already, so we've got to start finding some supplies. Up here is going to be some status. Over here is going to be status. And crew can be improved here, and there's a wit challenge with either a technician, a beguiler, or a quick thinker. And it's unfortunate because we could have taken the beguiler perk, but we did not know that. Probably should have looked around ahead of time. But anyways, we'll try it anyways. We're going to go there and see what happens. The crew arrives in an open theater where some villagers are going to perform a piece about the Vikings. The director approaches you, asks one of our actors is sick, and the stand-in is not very talented. Maybe it would be fun if one of you would play the Viking Jarl. It'd be great for the people to see a new face. So again, we can choose any one of our characters that gives you the percentage chance and the rewards. You can see Yvonne here has a 99% chance of success, and if she does, we're going to gain a lot of campaign tokens. So that's the one we're going to choose. And we got a success. Alright. Yvonne seems to be a accomplished actor. No lines were fumbled, and the part of Viking chieftain is portrayed with conviction. It also gives Yvonne a boost to speech for this expedition. The crew leaves behind a bedazzled crowd who are now clamoring for your autographs. Alright, so we got a reward here. Again, 2 goodies added up here. There we go. So we come down here, and there's something odd here. We can go here. There's more status. We can go over here. Now, you can only go to the ones that have connecting lines. So, fortunately, all of these do connect. But this one here actually has status and treasure and an encounter. You can see the little treasure chest there. So it would be worth coming over there to try and get that secret treasure. You find something particular, a note scribed on a wooden slab. Yvonne picks it up to take a closer look. The meaning seems to be very cryptic. You don't really understand the writing, so we're going to try to decipher it. You're investigating this slab when a group of mean locals pass by. They clearly don't like you being around. What are you doing on our island? You must be here to steal our puffins. Better get away. They're annoyed by their local knowledge might be useful in deciphering the cryptic slab. So yes, we were there to steal their puffins, not to find a secret lost ship. We're here to steal the puffins. So we can ignore them or we can defend ourselves. This says it'll start a rank 1 encounter, which we're going to do. We don't want to ignore them because we're not sure what will happen. So again, no extra bonus if we end it friendly, no extra bonus if we end it aggressive. If we end it in devious, we get an extra campaign token and an encounter token. So let's go ahead and start. Alright, so I want to click on her. She can actually make it back because she's not our best fighter, so I want to keep her in the back. So we're going to move her. Doop. And again, I can use aggressive attacks, I can use friendly attacks. It's just at the end of the battle, we want to have it swayed towards devious to get these extra bonuses. So I can use a regular melee attack on him. Let's see what happens if I do a melee attack. His health is going to go down about halfway. You can see if I use a devious attack, it's almost going to knock him out. Not quite. If I use a impressive attack, his attitude towards us actually rises, and we're going to try and terrify him. There we go. There you go, buddy. I can't believe you're hitting a little old lady. Ah, you're right. I'm sorry. We couldn't quite finish him off. That's too bad. You know what we're going to do? We're actually going to pull our characters back and take care of this guy. So just about any of our attacks are going to kill him, so we'll just enrage him. Rah, you're slow as a snail. Common villager becomes too enraged and loses it. Ah, I can't believe they called me a snail. And we're just going to move her back. Hopefully the attackers can't move up that far, and we'll end her turn. Alright, buddy, what are you going to do? Nope, good, they couldn't make it over to us. Good. So now, ooh, we got a little problem. There's a little area. Let's see, does anybody have a ranged attack? Target becomes impressed if it's positive. and giving it minus 25 speech defense. Oh, let's click that again. Can I do that ranged? I can. Oh, she's very impressed, and he decided to run away. Alright, oh, you should come all the way around to the backside. There you go. And we're going to choose our rage power. Make him mad again. Oh, you smell like a snail. And, oh, that's it. Alright, so we ended up with Devious. Even though we ended up using one of her friendly powers, again, it's just, it's based upon, you know, kind of a random what powers are using, and try to, you can use, you know, vicious attacks in the beginning and then friendly attacks at the end and kind of sway it over to friendly. So we got us campaign token, the 3 encounter tokens, and plus 10 grit and plus 4 to speech power for our captain there. Once they figure out that you're simply better, they respect you and stop being so annoying. Sorry, we're such tools just now. Good thing that you knocked some sense into us. We're just very protective of our puffins. Please allow us to help you with that cryptic slab. That's very sensible of you. You look at the cryptic slab together. The men who just won over share their knowledge of local dialects until you decipher the text. Yvonne thinks it reads that somewhere hidden farther away from here there is probably an old bracelet, which would give us 1 study token, a Viking brooch, or a Celic amulet. An old bracelet, a Viking brooch. Let's use a Viking brooch. That sounds interesting. And we found it way over there. I see. Alright, now that you know where to look, all that remains is to go there. Alright, good job. So right now you can see we are running out of supplies. We only have 3 of 7, so obviously it's going to take us 1 to go here, 1 to go here, and 1 to go here. We could go here, and then go here and complete it. The purple is where the end is. Unfortunately, we haven't found any area to actually gain supplies. A lot of locations will have, gather supplies. We have not found one of those. So if we go here, here, and then here, no, I think we're going to go to this one here. We're going to do that in the next episode, folks. Thanks so much for watching. This is Renowned Explorers, and we have some level ups of some characters. We're going to look at those in the next episode as well. So again, my name is ID Jester. Thanks so much for watching, and welcome to our 2017 kickoff video for the year. Again, if you have any thoughts and comments about what games you'd like played, if you're looking for in-depth tutorials, or if you're just looking for a quick playthrough or whatever, just, leave a comment. And I hope everyone had a good start to 2017. We'll see you in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching.